My most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Lord. Sai Ram to all. In 1973, after I left Anandapur College, I went and joined Vimala College in Trichur, Kerala, which was quite close to my house. I joined for my degree with a major in zoology and botany, so that after 3 years, once I graduated, I could go and try to get a seat for medicine. At this time, my sister had dropped out of college. She had some illness, and Swami had cured her, but Swami told her to stop her studies and told my parents to get her married. So my sister was engaged to a doctor from Malaysia who had come to Kerala to do his medicine. He was a Malaysian citizen, and after his MBBS, he would have to go back to his own country, Malaysia. Even though he was from Malaysia, he was a Malayali boy. My father was not too pleased in the beginning with this alliance because he told my mother, when I am dying, I am sure I will not be able to see Jaya. She will not be able to come at that time. And this proved very prophetic. My sister's marriage was performed in Vrindavan on 20th of March 1974. My brother-in-law was still doing his house surgency, for they were in Kerala with us for about another year. By this time, my sister conceived and she had to go back to have the baby in Malaysia. Then only the baby would get Malaysian citizenship. So they both left for Malaysia early 1975. A few months after this, my father got a massive heart attack and he was hospitalized. Even though he was unconscious, he told his brother and my brothers how he was to be cremated. He said that they should put hay on top of him because it was a monsoon season and the fire would not catch properly. He told which mango tree to be cut for his cremation and which part of his ancestral home he wanted his body to be cremated. All the instructions were given, but luckily he recovered and came home. My father was still fixed on getting to see his grandson, and he kept on asking my sister to come back to Kerala with the baby. A few months after this, my father got another massive heart attack and he was paralyzed. So he was given treatment at home. He was given Ayurvedic treatment and physiotherapy. My elder brother, who was working in Bombay, left his job and came back. My father had 10 brothers, so all of them took turns to come and take care of him. My father, in his very young age, went to Bombay, got a job, and he educated and provided for all his brothers to come up in life and get great jobs. So they were all very grateful to him and had great respect for the elder brother who sacrificed a lot for them. So my father got a little better. He even started to take a few steps. And after a few months, when he realized that it would not be possible for my sister to come with the baby, he went into a depression. He stopped taking food. He would not talk to anybody. And he would only have like one glass of oats or a glass of milk. And he always kept maunam or silence. One of her friends, my mother's friend actually, was in Puttaparthi. She was a close family friend. So she told Swami one day in Darshan that Mr. Vasudevan was very ill, Swami. And Swami immediately waved his hand and created vibhuti and put it in her palm and told her, send it to him with Swami's blessing. So this auntie sent us vibhuti, and when the vibhuti came and my father was told that Swami had sent it for him, he burst into tears. He could not control his tears and he kept saying, Swami sent me this, Swami sent me this. When I saw this, I had a premonition that his time was coming up and Swami had given this vibhuti as a sign of his impending departure. A few days after this, this was in the month of November, and it was Swami's birthday year, 1975, his 50th birthday year. A lot of preparations were going on in Puttaparthi. And my father told my mom that I would like to see Jayashree's marriage because my marriage was already fixed by Swami in Puttaparthi in 1972. So my family decided to do a very simple ceremony in front of my father and conduct our marriage so that he could see it. But unfortunately, on the 16th of November, my father passed away. He stopped talking, he stopped taking food, and he was all the time looking at a picture of Swami that he had facing his bed. And when the time came for his passing, he did not look at anybody. We were all standing around him. We gave him the Ganga water with vibhuti, and we all said Sai Ram, Sai Ram. And most of us were crying. But my father just looked at Swami. He didn't care or look at any of us, neither at my mom nor at any of the children standing around him. He just looked at Swami and saying Sai Ram, Sai Ram, he passed away. It was a very beautiful death, very peaceful, very beautiful. The next day he was cremated, and we did the normal ceremony after the death. And since it was Swami's big birthday, my brothers and I and some of our uncles, we decided to go to Puttaparthi and have Swami's darshan. Because if my father was alive, he would have definitely gone for this 50th birthday celebration. So a few of us took our car and came to Puttaparthi. I had not seen such big crowds in my life before. All of Prashant Nilayam, the Mandir grounds were full of people. They were sitting on the ground, sleeping there, cooking there, and they saw Swami whenever he came out. On this 50th birthday was the inauguration of the Prema Stupam that we all know in Prashanti Nilayam. And Anup Jalota was chosen to sing the birthday song for Swami. And the speciality of that year was that Swami would give darshan in a helicopter. So we were all assembled around the stupam, and Swami flew by on his helicopter, waving to everybody from the helicopter. And finally, the helicopter landed in front of the mandir, and Swami came walking for darshan. I was seated somewhere in the front to one side, and when Swami came near me, he looked at me with a very kind expression and he told me, "Happy birthday, happy birthday." It was an acknowledgement for me that he was happy I had come, even though my father had just passed away, and a confirmation that my father had reached Swami's divine feet. So we stayed for the birthday celebrations and went back home, and I continued my studies, and after I graduated, as my father had wanted, my marriage was done a year later on 23rd of November 1976. This was his last wish, and we decided to do it in Kerala itself. Thank you for watching. Please share my video with Sai devotees and friends. I hope you will subscribe and support my channel. Thank you. Sai Ram. God bless you all.